Barcelona, Spain goes wild as a good portion of the city swarms to the dock to welcome the Liberian steamer Semiramis, bearing 286 Spaniards held prisoner by Russia since the end of World War II. The men, some in poor physical condition, are former members of the Blue Brigade who enlisted to fight under Hitler's banner. Delirious reunions follow as the all but forgotten men rejoin their families after more than a decade in forced labor camps. Another red olive branch to the west. With the arrest of 7 men in San Francisco, one of the largest dope smuggling rings of recent years is smashed. The seized heroin and opium is the nucleus of what would have been a flood of narcotics worth millions on the national drug market. The illicit narcotics were smuggled into the country from Red China by way of Hong Kong, which federal agents say is one of the world clearinghouses for opium from the Orient. Magazines with the center cut out are used to conceal drugs worth hundreds of thousands. Much of the captured contraband was in the process of being prepared for distribution when seized by federal agents whose eternal vigilance around the world safeguards America. The biggest ceremony of its kind in post office history sees Secretary Dulles, President Eisenhower, and Postmaster Summerfield take part in the introduction of the first stamp with a religious message. As a memento of the occasion, Postmaster Summerfield presents the President with an album containing a block of the new 8-cent stamps destined to become collector's items. The new stamp will carry to the world America's message of liberty and faith. Ever wonder how they design those ooh-la-la French bathing suits? Well, here we are in a Paris studio, and here's your chance to find out. It seems that this year the emphasis will be on fabrics, something that has to be new since the girls stay pretty much the same from year to year. So if these suits seem more eye-catching than most, remember, men, it's the fabric. This neat little number is called Sanari, bolero and suit of printed piqué to pique the fancy. And here we have Aurora. That's the suit. The girl is Colette, and she's wearing a two-tone black and white plaid of figure-hugging lastex fabric. A little ray of sunshine on any beach would be this colorful item with its raised pattern of multi-hued nylon mousse. Fascinating fabrics for beauty on the beach make the coming summer season a happy prospect for all. From Hanford Plutonium Works, a look at the latest in fashions for atomic energy technicians working in hot areas. This room is contaminated with radioactive dust, and that plastic gargoyle, the newest type safety suit with a long, hollow tail that allows a technician to enter from outside. The suit is kept inflated by a slightly higher air pressure than the hot room. He wears a face mask to ensure a fresh air supply. It's a great improvement over earlier safe coveralls, bulky, cumbersome, and likely to accumulate contaminated dust. The new suit cuts out some really impressive laundry bills. A transparent facepiece gives clear vision. Shielded from hot particles by the plastic skin, the technician does his job in reasonable comfort. It's weird but practical. Another example of the ingenuity and care that keep our atomic plants safe. Spring and a young man's fancy. Yes, sir, it's love at first sight when school kids in Jackson Heights, Long Island get a glimpse of the latest in yo-yos and yo-yo techniques. Demonstrators are mobbed by avid youngsters of all ages, eager to learn all the strings of the spinning sport that's sweeping the country this spring. A musical master plays by ear. Yo-Yo's Willie Hoppy hits the side pocket.